So hello guys, it's Newbie back here with another video. So today I'm going to teach the basics of using giant aero equipment in a basic level. So if you guys likes it or needs a video on advanced level, I will surely make a part 2 on this. So make sure you guys comment your thoughts down below. So I have found out that many of my friends and even clientmates are still struggling with the giant aero despite it being an old common equipment. So I decided to make a video to help everyone including you guys. So let's get to the video. First I want to talk about the tile system and building size. Like we have 2x2 buildings, 3x3 buildings and 4x4 buildings. But before that I want to clear a doubt that like in game there is a misconception for players understanding about the tiles. Like even for me that I was like I thought troops and heroes which we deploy on the base only appears on certain tile, like for example on the middle of any tile, like only here we can drop only in between the tiles. That was my doubt, but that's not, that tiles are only for buildings, not for, it will not affect the troops. For example, if you deploy a hero, you can deploy it anywhere on the base, even if it's the middle of any tile. So that was a doubt. I want to rectify that mistake before explaining further. Okay, so Tesla is a 2x2 building. So will you be able to use your arrow on it? The answer is yes. You can perfectly aim it on a 2x2 building or even 4x4 building. Yeah, of course you can't see the Tesla building before planning a giant arrow attack. But just to rectify a mistake that I even saw other YouTubers talking like you can only perfectly arrow from the middle of 3x3 buildings. But in this video I will show it from middle of any building. In my advanced video I will talk about the giant arrow from the corner sides of edges of the buildings, or if the target building is covered by any of the trash buildings. Even that I will explain on my advanced video. Okay, so as I told you can deploy the troops anywhere around the base. So let's, for examples I will show you later, but now let me explain what I mean. So in this case Tesla is a 2x2 building, so we want to target this air sweeper which is in a straight line from the Tesla. But if we deploy our queen here or here in these two tiles, the queen will always target in the middle of the defense. That means if we deploy the queen here, it will target the middle of the Tesla. That means the arrow, if we drop the queen here, arrow will go this side, arrow will go left side, to the left. So if we deploy here, where will the arrow go? Arrow will go this side, the right side. So we need a straight line to take the sweeper. So we should drop the queen in the center of these two tiles. Okay, here is the placement for it. So that's an example of Tesla building. But for this video I will only explain how to take down the buildings from the sides, which is the sides, not the corners. For the corners I will explain it in another video. So let's get started. I will show some examples of how I take down the buildings. Also guys, just one more thing I just forgot to mention. Just one more thing guys, like always if you want to take the air sweeper, you can take with giant arrow you can take one air defense. Normally players, I see players taking one air defense and one air sweeper on the basis. But I tell that if the air defense is not big deal, if it's like outside of the base here, if you are doing dragon attack, air defense, if both air sweepers are targeted on one side, you should always look which is more value, to take the air defense or air sweeper. If there is more chance that air sweepers can, if you don't have freeze in your attack and cannot stop at the air sweeper, it's better that you always take both air sweepers. Like whatever angle there, you can take both air defense. not air defense, sorry, air sweeper. For example, I'll show you. Wherever the other air sweeper is, it's always in a straight line. If it's placed here, see, it's straight line. If it's placed wherever the air sweeper goes, it is in a straight line. But the only problem is that sometimes we don't have the angle of the building, like outside building, which can take both the sweepers. So in that case, in my advanced video, I will tell you a little trick that you can take both air sweepers wherever they are placed. Okay, but in this video I am going to only talk about how to aim your giant arrow perfectly. Also, one more small thing, guys, I want to show the aiming of the queen. Okay, if you place the queen, this is a 3x3 building gold mine. So if you place the queen, okay, where's my air sweeper? Wait, guys. Okay, my air sweeper is here. Okay, my gold mine is here. So you guys might be wondering, if I drop my queen here on this tile, and I want to take this air sweeper, will I able to take the air sweeper if the queen's arrow from here? If I deploy the queen here and use the ability of giant arrow, will I get this air sweeper? The answer is no, because when we drop the queen here, it's not in the middle of this 3x3 building. It should be middle. Our always rule from the side, when we are attacking and taking defense from the side, it's the middle. Okay, if even one tile difference, then the arrow will go this side, because the queen's target is always in the middle of defense, as you guys I told from the Tesla explanation. So on the gold mine, I just want to remind you guys again, from the back side you can attack, just always keep in mind from middle. For the corner videos, corner things, I will many tricks are there for taking the defenses from corners, like this angle, this corner, any angle of corner. For that I will use part 2, my advanced tricks for taking buildings from corners. So in this video I only said, okay, so guys, I'm not delaying more time, so let's start my attacks. I'll show you some examples what I mean about taking from the middle and sides of. Unfortunately, guys, I have realized that my video is getting little much lengthy, so I decided to share some some example replies instead of doing live attacks. To make it, in part 2 of this video, I will show some live attacks, how to use giant arrow. So in this I will show some examples of what I have explained earlier. Okay, so in this case what I did is, in this case I took the Tesla as to take both air sweepers. I use this middle Tesla. With this Tesla, if I use 1, 2, 3, 3 tiles radius, can take both of the air sweepers. So I made a funnel for aiming the queen perfectly to take both the sweepers. So I got both the sweepers in this case. So even with Tesla I can take the sweepers, even it is 2x2 building. So I show the proof. So for the next video, okay, with 4x4 building, I did a straight line with 4x4 building. I placed a queen in between both between we have 4 tiles, so between 2 tiles here, 2 tiles, I dropped the queen in between. Like I'll show if you guys didn't realize, I dropped the queen somewhat here, middle of the hero hall. Okay, for the third example, what I have told, 1, 2, for the third example I'll show this. In this, what was that? I missed. Let me see again. This is that gold mine example. For the gold mine, I told you that if we put back side of gold mine, then it will go right side. So it happened. So that was the example of gold mine. Since I explained you earlier, if we deploy it will target the center, so it went right. So more examples I will show for the both sides. On this Visa tower, yeah, I placed in the middle, so it got perfect straight line. But now we'll just angle it to the left or right tiles. First I'll angle to the left tile, no, right tile, this right tile, so it went left. Now what we do is we'll drop on the left. Wait, that's a scam attack. So let's 1 2 3 4. Okay, this attack we did see. Okay, on this we'll drop on left side. Yeah, so when we drop on left, the arrow will go right. Keep in mind, when we drop on the left, arrow goes to the right side. If we attack from the right, if we attack from this side, if we drop the queen here, it will go right. If you drop the queen in this side, then it will go left. In middle it will go. For 2x2 building, in middle of 2, if for 2x2 building, in the middle of 2 tiles you should drop, and for 4x4 building, in the middle of the other 2 tiles. For example, I showed you already. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video. So if you guys need the part 2 on this video, where I will explain you in advanced level, like in advanced level, if the sweeper is in the middle, and in advanced level from corners, let the angle be like this. Okay, and sweeper, how to take this sweeper, if other buildings are around, how to take the middle sweeper, for that I will explain in my part 2, and I will also share some live attacks in next video. So goodbye guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.